For these lying hamstring curls, I placed a rounded pad under the curve of my body in order to more comfortably maintain a posterior pelvic tilt, keeping my back round and my core tight. This is just one less thing to have to focus on outside of the intended movement. Before initiating and throughout each rep, I am trying to keep my glutes contracted, pelvis in a posterior tilt, and pull from the origin of my hamstring, which is the part right under the glute. I am not coming all the way up to touch my heels to my butt because I want to avoid losing tension in this high part of the hamstring. It would be difficult to go through the entire range of motion of the hamstring without a sizable anterior pelvic tilt, which would in turn allow further lengthening of the muscle, putting tension on the lower part of the hamstring. In order to stay within my target muscle, I'm also pressing my quads into the lower pad as I pull up. Due to this portion of my hamstring being weaker than the whole, I use a relatively light weight and keep the entire movement slow, connected, and controlled. No exploding out of the bottom or jerking at the top. I also keep my toes relaxed as I find that if I flex my toes, I am more likely to initiate the movement from the insertion of my hamstring behind the knee. Again, I am not targeting my entire hamstring with this movement. I have a very specific objective of strengthening this relatively weak area, which can only happen if it does not have help from the rest of the muscle.